Adrienne and I are riding in the Bendigo Regional Park. We're going to try some new tracks to us. Normally we would head straight ahead here, but we're going to turn right onto a new track. It has no name, but I call it the South Boundary Track. Over the fence is another track which we will ride later in this video. The track is quite rough in places, with lots of tree roots being exposed. We're coming up to the Trenta track. This track runs from Ironstone through to Fosterville Huntley Road. This is the track I used to use all the time to gain entry to the park. However, I now tend to use the Weeks Road entrance. We can see a chough fly across the track here. There's quite a population of choughs in the park. We will be turning right up here onto an unnamed road, which I call Dog Walker's Track, because the only other time I've ridden this track there was a dog walker on it. This is quite a good track. It's only the second time I've used it, but I think I'll be using it more often. We're coming up to the junction with No Name Road, my normal way into this part of the park. To the left takes us back to Trenta track, and to the right, which is the way we'll be going, takes us down to where we want to turn off onto the bush track. This is another unnamed track. In a previous video we went up here and got bushed, so I call this bushed track. We'll turn around here and look back down the track and see how Adrienne's going. Here comes the pocket rocket. We both have the same brand bike, but mine is an e-bike. This is pedal assist, where Adrienne's doesn't have a motor. We're coming around the side of another clay pit. I don't think I'd like to go over the edge here. We're about to cross Raj Road, which is a road I use quite a lot in the park. Passing another clay pit, and then we'll be out onto the Huntley Fosterville Road. Turning back into the park on Raj Road. We're about to cross Clay Pit Track on our climb up towards No Name Road. We'll take a look back down the climb and see how Adrienne's doing. After a long downhill section, we're arriving at Barnadown Road. We'll travel parallel to the Barnadown Road until we reach Clay Pit Track. We're turning into Clay Pit Track for the climb up to the junction with No Name Road. We'll turn around here and have a look down the climb. Here comes Adrienne powering along. A little bit of downhill here, past the clay pit, and then a steady climb up to the junction with Dog Walker Track. The climb begins. Looking down the climb. This is where we turned off on the bush track. Coming up to the junction with the bushwalker track, we'll be going straight ahead towards the Trenta track, and the going's level now. Turning onto the Trenta track, coming up to where the beehives used to be, we'll be turning right here and drop down to the railway track. We're running parallel with the railway track now. It's on the right hand side. We'll be turning up here to go out of the park. We're out of the park now, and we'll be turning left onto the track I mentioned at the start. This is the point at where we entered the park. Now we'll be on the other side of the fence. I don't think it'll be long before all this will be housing. Coming up on the right is a masked lapwing, and here we have a close encounter with the chick. One lucky chick, I nearly ran it over. Well, we're back to the tar seal and the ride's nearly over. The buzzing noise is the tyres on the tar seal.